Hi folks, I am walking on two American Civil War battlefields. The first one is the Gaines's Mill battlefield of 1862, and the second battlefield is Cold Harbor of 1864. I am literally at the intersection of those two battlefields. The 1862 battle, right here along this line, there were Union Pennsylvanians and the U.S. Reserves. To my right, coming from the north, were Stonewall Jackson's troops, Carolinians, Georgians, Alabamians, maybe a handful of Virginians. Unimaginable amount of carnage on that evening from about 7 to 9 p.m., one of the, perhaps the greatest charge of the Civil War. The amount of lead that was flying across this ground at 1862 was almost unimaginable as the Confederates pushed the last remnant of McClellan's army off of this side of the Chickahominy River. I believe at Gaines's Mill, the entire battle had something like 15,000 casualties. Was the second largest battle on the American continent up to that time, Shiloh being the first. So that was 1862. And then in 1864, on exactly the same ground, and I mean exactly the same ground, the armies that had been oriented east-west were oriented 90 degrees differently north-south. And on the ground where we are right now, there was a line of Virginians facing the Union forces under General Grant that attempted to break through this part of the line on June 3rd of 1864. And again, unimaginable amount of carnage, bloodshed, firing, just chaos along this part of the line as the Union pushed through. Behind me, fortunately for the Confederates, there were Floridians and Marylanders that were able to come right down this exact same wartime road to plug that gap. And those two events on this particular ground is what makes this place so incredibly special. And if you can see behind me too, it is absolutely pristine, this property. This is unique just about anywhere else in America. You had a couple of major battles, of course, fought on the same ground at Manassas, but nowhere else in the country right now are there nearly 600 acres of pristine, unpreserved battlefield land. By the way, on the day that we're out here on this incredible piece of property, we are told that there are youthful hunters in the woods, so that's why I'm wearing the blaze orange. But this piece of property and this phase of the preservation effort at the Gaines Mill Cold Harbor Safe Forever campaign is just an absolutely crucial next step to saving this entire property forever. We still have many years to go before we can fully declare this land preserved, but with your help, I know we'll get there. So please, anything you can do to help us preserve this amazing, amazing piece of property, we would be in your debt. Thank you.